Ladies and gentlemen, my cousin Rick Michael's actually working tonight for a change on the Samsung foam, and Dave Sebastian. We're at Bert's Wooden Indian. Their claim to fame is just good family food, and every celebration I've ever had in my life with family, familia, it's always been here. Good to see you again, sir.
Appreciate that.
And there's a knock on the door, and hopefully it's a door from Wagner, Sam Wagner. Love him. But I figured he's part of the Beaver Falls Mafia. Everybody's from Beaver Falls. He graduated in '73, but he lives here in this great community of Beaver, and that's one of the Fab 4 or 5 or 6. How many Granati brothers are there?
There's 4.
Okay, Fab 4, the Beaver County version. That's Rick Granati. Rick, a big salute to Dave Sebastian because of a big anniversary coming up.
I was going to ask him to go, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Now listen, we're going to talk a little music because I told my Facebook and YouTube fans, and there are thousands of them, that we were going to do the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And being that you're here, I'm going to go through the inductees and you can all jump in, because just like most members going into the Hall of Fame, we're all fat and bald or skinny and still with long hair. So here we go. Bon Jovi, an American rock and roll band. They're from Sayreville, New Jersey. John Bon Jovi and David Bryan, Tico Torres and Phil X, along with, for many years, Richie Sambora, who's no longer with us. 1986 debut album entitled Slippery When Wet. 13 studio albums, 130 million records, 27,000 concerts in over 50 countries, and they're also in the UK Hall of Fame 2006. Bon Jovi, you're first.
I bet John Bon Jovi doesn't have to worry about bouncing a check.
No.
Okay. Yeah, no,
And he drinks a bottle of wine a day, by the way, so salute. Good job.
hard-working, great band, a lot of great songs, #1 songs. Still married to the same lady all those years too, John Bon Jovi, so my hat's off to him. How do you do it?
John Bon Jovi, what do you think?
Great.
Come on, jump in there. What do you think? John Bon Jovi. You don't know John Bon Jovi.
I know the name, but I never bought a door from Sam.
When it comes to music, I'm the worst.
Okay, but if we wanted to put an addition onto his multi-gazillion-dollar house, Sam would say, "You're one of my favorites."
That's what you need.
All right, now, this is a group that I really like a lot, and I remember back in the day in Beaver Falls, one of my many stops along this world tour, when I was playing music at a radio station there. They really came into their own in the 80s. But they actually started in the 70s, but their claim to fame really got rolling when they got a major award from MTV in the early 80s. Talking about the Cars, the band started in Boston in '76. Rick Ocasek along with Benjamin Orr, Elliot Easton, Greg Hawkes, and David Robinson. Art Rock, Rockabilly, Best New Artist, Rolling Stone '78, but the big break, Video of the Year MTV, You May Think, 1984. Or, by the way, passed away in 2000, pancreatic cancer. Todd Rundgren, who we all know, stepped in, along with Hawks in '05 to form the new Cars. So, the Cars, go ahead.
Great band, very, very clever pop tunes, sounded kind of Beatles, sounded like a lot of really great stuff. Amazing they had a great breakthrough and had a great career.
All right, we're going to get to these guys in a moment. We're just going to roll through this, me and you. So here we go. Dire Straits, British rock band. Let's face it, you think about them being from London, you think about Mark Knopfler and his brother David, 1977. John Hisley and also Pick Withers are part of the band. Jazz, Folk, and Blues, Brothers in Arms, 1985. Sold over 30 million copies worldwide, and they've sold 100 million in all. The big song, MTV, Big Splash, Money for Nothing. Kind of like my career to this point, ladies and gentlemen. MTV Generation Hello World, Dire Straits, Rick Granati.
Their record came out, that big hit song, in 1979, right around the same time our album was released, and it was getting played on WDBE. When I first heard it, John McGann played it for me, the program director. I said, "This sounds like country." It sort of did. I never thought it was going to happen. It exploded. What a great guitar player.
I hope you can hear us, because you see, Birch, the reason I love it, there's always a crowd here, folks, and there has been since day one. Very busy during the holidays. Their French onion soup, it's incredible.
Rick should scan the place.
But we'll let him do that. Okay, now, see, we've only been on the air for 5 minutes. You've already turned it into a record. All right, here we go. Moody Blues, formed in Birmingham, England, 1964. Art rock and progressive rock. You've got Graham Edge, Justin Hayward, John Lodge, and Knights in White Satin. Tuesday afternoon, they've been awarded 18 platinum and gold discs and have sold over 70 million. Long overdue. Moody Blues going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
First band to really use an orchestra. Based on the past album, the Knights of White Satin, Tuesday afternoon. They had a full orchestra on that record. That was one of my favorites back then. I bought it at Bean Taylor's store in Beaver Falls, Bean's Wax.
All right.
That's a good story.
I remember that story.
Couple of more. Nina Simone. And Dave's got to go to work. He'll be back. All right. Born Eunice Catherine Wayman, 1933. She died April 21st, 2003. Singer, songwriter, and activist, including big during the civil rights movement, classic jazz, blues, folk, rhythm and blues, gospel, and pop. She attended Juilliard in New York. She recorded more than 40 albums and awarded for early influence. And people who have literally become some of the most important, influential people in music have always looked at this one as a huge catalyst. Up next, the final person going in this year, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, born 1915, died October the 9th, 1973. Gospel recordings. She was the industry's first giant star and had a huge fan base from rhythm and blues, big influence on such artists as Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Elvis Presley, and Jerry Lee Lewis. So there you have it. It's all going to be happening. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that, of course, the 2018 class.
Who's your picks?
No, these are the ones going in. If we could do a local one, I want you to talk about what you guys are trying to do with the Beaver Valley Music Hall of Fame to get the word out. So talk about that.
Well, there are some local groups that deserve to be in there, like Billy Hood, Mushkop, and some different ones that some things hit on TV. Billy the Kid has won some awards for being one of the top blues artists in the United States in competitions. So a couple people like that I think should be recognized soon.
All right, now listen. I know you just did a thing at the Oak Theater with Donnie Iris. I ran into him at the Salvo station. He was puffing on a cigar, enjoying some good Italian food. Absolutely love him. The Jaggers, by the way, are going to be at the Fez. Of course, Jimmy Ross, Alex up to the Fez. But I want to talk about Donnie Iris. Jaggers, Wild Cherry, rapper, and play that funky music. All right. Then the big return in the early 80s, Ali at number 29, Love Is Like a Rock, number 37. His solo band, still touring, going to be at the Palace Theater in Greensburg in February. 2 sold-out shows to celebrate his 75th birthday. 11 studio albums, 1 EP extended play, and 2 live albums. Rock On Brother, Donnie Iris, and I got to tell you, when you think of Beaver County, you think of this era. He was born in Newcastle, so Lawrence County, and Elvis City. Yeah. Bottom line is, you cannot argue the fact he's one of the biggest that has ever come out of this region. He's still a giant in the music industry.
I just heard from Ripley's that Donnie just passed up. There's been more Donnie Iris sightings than Charlie No Face.
You got to bring him into it. The poor guy's like, give me a 6-pack of beer, go home. All right? And by the way, 33rd Inch Rhyme is going to take place April 14th in Cleveland. Love it, love it, love it. Now, before I let you go, Shell Petrochemical plans $6 billion. A lot of investment, a lot of construction. But the thing that I remember about the boom of the 70s, which is what you specialize in, it was when people were remodeling, adding additions to their homes, you know, taking that old basement from that ranch home in the 60s, putting some tile on the floor, paneling on the walls. So what about the remodeling business? And you've got to believe with this investment, Sam, it's going to help what you do.
Well, it certainly will. You know, I can remember those days because when I first opened up in '76.
Here, look, Rick, get closer. Go
When I
ahead.
first opened up in '76, I saw nothing but paneling. Most of that paneling were going in the basements, just like you talked about. That was Beaver County, Florida.
You are an incredible, and I mean incredible part of Beaver County's history. You have been in New Brighton for what? How many years?
42.
That's what you call success. And my cousin, at one time, Rick, actually worked for you, didn't he, for a little while? Yeah, here. Didn't he work for you?
yeah.
Most certainly.
I got my start in the paneling business.
Favorite employee.
Right.
Getting old.
No, you're not. Listen, I'll see you Sunday.
But Rob, can I say this?
Quickly.
Sam, Dave Sebastian, lots of people
The best.
around here could have thrown the towel in the last 30 years because we lost our major industry. It was almost as close as the Depression as you ever want to get. Everybody hung in there and they sustained their business somehow. And look, we're going to get rewarded now for staying in business.
All I can tell you is when I was very young, I wanted to grow up and be like Bruce Reed, my cousin Rick, and Spike. Okay? So
You succeeded.
I did. Those are my
Hey, 1 out of 3 isn't bad. I tell you.
But I'll say this, when I grow up, I still want to be like those 3 guys. I love them very much. And of course, to Rick's late father, my uncle, God bless him for the journey, but he's not gone. He's still here. It's me.
Yeah,
It's
right,
me.
right. I'll attest to that.
I know. Good night, everybody.